Hey guys, I know we got a lot to talk about, but I told everybody I want to get off topic a little bit. I pulled the unemployed double feature today, solo double feature at the movie theater, and caught a couple movies, and just wanted to say something. So I'm sitting here watching the movies, and here are the previews that come out. So before the movie, first one is apparently they're remaking Footloose.
Yes.
And so it's 2011, and there's a city that's banning dancing. I don't know that it worked the first time, and they're doing that again. The second.
But the cool news about that is Juliana Hough in really tight blue jean shorts.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to go see it, but...
I mean, who doesn't get mad and start dancing?
Yeah, exactly. And then murder people or something. The next one, and I'm being serious here, is pretty much Rock'em Sock'em Robots. And it's got Hugh Jackman,
yeah.
and Kate from Lost, and they have robots that box. And then the third one that I saw was... it's a dolphin. There's something about a dolphin that doesn't have a tail.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman
called Dolphin Tail.
and so pretty much it's so here's what we got. We've got a toy from the 80s or the 70s. I don't know.
Late 70s, I think.
We've got a remake of a crappy movie, 80s movie. Starring Kevin
Did you not
Bacon.
like Footloose? I thought it was a pretty good movie.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it was just a little dated for my time.
New theme song by Big and Rich.
That's worth the price of admission there. And then the last one is Free Willy, but with a dolphin. So and then of course the movie I saw was Contagion, and it was Outbreak. It's the exact same movie as Outbreak. You can mail me your $10.50 or $9.50. Go rent Outbreak from Redbox. And you don't have to watch it. It's just Outbreak.
Monkeys and all.
Well, there are some monkeys in there, but the bottom line is it's a disease that they're trying to find out where it came from and if they can cure it. I mean,
do they contain it at the very end?
Nope, everybody dies.
All right.
That would be worth it. If they made the movie where everybody just died at the end, then maybe that would be worth it. But I don't know where cinema's going these days, and it's disappointing. All the way from you try to watch TV and none of the good shows get renewed, and all anybody cares about watching is a reality show like which box has the most money in it, and do you want to make a deal with me? And I'm just it was a sad thing to see. So
Friday Night Lights last night did well at the Emmys.
Yes,
show that got canceled.
Finally, Kyle Chandler won the Emmy for Best Actor in a Drama, which if anybody hadn't seen Friday Night Lights, the TV series, and that's 4 or 5 good seasons of television, but and it's about football too. So
there's some relevant. We brought it back around.
Yeah, there you go, Shane, getting us back on track.
And so we'll go completely off track from football and talk about golf.
Yeah. Brett, you corrected me from something from last week. Brandt Snedeker, we've been following him for the last couple of weeks, and good news and bad news is, I had said that this was the last tournament for the PGA, the FedEx Cup, and in actuality, there's another tournament. Where is it? In Atlanta?
It's in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta. And Brandt Snedeker did okay. He had one pretty good round and finished in the top 20, I believe, but moved out of the top 5 in the FedEx Cup standings. He's in 6th, so he still has a chance to win the $10 million we've talked about for winning the FedEx Cup. But the bad news is it looks like for an automatic qualifying berth for the President's Cup, he finished 1 spot out of that. So he finished 11th out of 10, and the top 10 are automatic picks, and now he's relying on the one captain's pick that's left from Fred Couples because Tiger Woods has already gotten it. So what do you guys think? Do you think he's got a chance at that pick? Or
I think he's the best player that's out there that could be picked out of the top 10. And I'd mentioned earlier before we came on that I think Jay Haas or Bill Haas, whichever one's the son, is right there as well, and his dad is an assistant captain to Couples. But I mean, Snedeker's still playing good. He tied for 22nd this week out of 70. You are right. He did fall to 6, which I think if you're not in the top 5, you don't really control your own destiny, so to speak, in this last one. So if he wins the final tournament, there's only 30 guys left now.
So you say he's got to win and get some help?
I would think so. I would think not being in that top 5. Now if the other top 5 finished 26 through 30, I'm sure he would have a good shot. But I'd love to see him in that President's Cup. I love those Ryder Cup style matches. The match play is awesome to watch. And but as Drew said, I think just following Brant over these last 4 to 6 weeks and how well he's played and representing Vanderbilt and NBA where he went to high school, and just just a guy that it's fun to follow. Plays fast golf. I know when Dean Fulton was on, he talked about the pace of play and how the announcers just love watching him because he doesn't sit there and take 42 Sergio Waggles every time he takes a swing. So, but he's still right there, and I mean, guy's made a lot of money this year, so he's done well, and hopefully he'll do well this weekend, and would love to see him play in the President's Cup in Australia.
To be honest, I haven't been keeping up with a lot of golf.
Ditto.
So I know
Other stuff on TV.
There's other stuff on TV, and we do have football on Sundays and Saturdays, and that's occupied most of my time, as well as I have to spend some family time with the kids. So that's one sport that's taken a backseat this year. I know Brant. I wish him the best of luck. I have no idea if he's got a chance or not. I know there's a lot of young people out there that's got a lot of talent. So Boom Boom's really good at picking talent, and I think he's going to have a strong team. So whoever he picks as that wild card pick is going to do just fine. We'll go right into a couple of other things, and I'd be remiss if I didn't come back on topic and start talking about ways to find SEC SRT. You can find us on Twitter at SEC SRT, on Facebook at SEC Sports Roundtable. Of course, our website is SECSRT.com, which is SEC Sports Roundtable, if you want to do all the typing to get to it that way. You can find these podcasts. You found it if you're listening to it. Maybe you found it on the website. You also could find it on Spotify. That's a great way to hear some streaming and download it. If you have a mobile device, an Android or an iPhone. We're also on iTunes, so you can go out there and check us out on iTunes, subscribe, like us on Facebook, do all those things. Try to help us grow our numbers. We are a young podcast and a young website, so any help you guys out there listening could do, go out there and like our Facebook page. Go out there, follow us on Twitter. Go out there and subscribe on iTunes. And if you are finding us on the website, go out to iTunes, search for SEC Sports. We're going to be in the top part of that. If you can search for SEC Football, we're in the top of the podcast in that category. So we're really starting to grow. But what we'd really like you to do is go out there and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to get the podcasts off iTunes. I know a couple people have asked me, does it cost me something to download that on iTunes? No, this is a free service that we provide out there. iTunes is nice enough to take our RSS feed and just post it out there and give you basically a link back to get our podcast. By subscribing, what's going to happen is every time you go onto iTunes, if there's a new episode out there, it's going to download it for you automatically, so you don't ever have to worry about when the next podcast might come out. We try to get them out every Monday. We're recording on a Monday night now, so it might be a little hard-pressed. It might be Tuesday morning before we get it out there this week. So you don't have to worry about those things. It's just going to automatically appear. I think Drew's over here searching. Where are we on the iTunes?
Page 3 right now. We need to get another one up. I think as we put when we put a new one out there, it's going to be closer to the front. So
yeah, every
we
time
haven't put one out for a week. So
every time new content goes out, it jumps us back up. So also the subscriptions help keep us up there at the top. So guys, if you're out there doing those things, let us know how much you like us by doing those things.